Okay, so yeah, if you missed the announcement on the Discord, I was given 25 codes from a very, very attractive viewer. Is this going to be a Spide Ops deck with the inconvenience? No, there's no Spide Ops. So yes, you could pair a Porygon with Spide Ops if you really wanted to, but it doesn't really fit. And what I've noticed is that the ignition energy is actually better than reversal energy. So when we get ignition energy in Black Bolt and White Flare, that just replaces reversal energy. And Clam Burglar, welcome in. So if anybody has any interesting ideas on like, oh, how I should give out the codes, I think I'll give like 5 batches of 5, thanks to Sato, who's amazing and really cool and handsome and has really nice feet. And I don't play redeemable ticket in any of my Porygon lists. I have 4 different ones. This one has Blender, this one has Secret Botch, this one plays Research, and this one has Wobbuffet plus Luxurious Cape. And no, don't you need those 15 trainer points? Isn't it trainer points at the stage you're at? Oh, wow. Wait, this one doesn't have... I just realized that this one doesn't have any recovery outside of Sacred Ash, and that's a little concerning. But yeah, we'll start with the Blender one. I mean, it's very, very simple strategy. Just put all your Team Rocket supporters in your discard pile and then try not to lose. That's it. And I think I'll probably just like ask a question. I'll just be like, you know, who has the nicest feet, or like who gifted me the code. So we'll figure it out. And I got my Ultra League reward, and I've already done a little bit of testing. So yeah, you get 1,300. Never gonna let me down. We did talk about this. And Mr. Leon, thanks for coming. But yeah, so it's 1,300 battle pass points and then 400 trainer points. So they're really spoiling us, just not, you know, with a good game. And the twin batter trainer trials is, no, it's fine. It's just not fun. You know, it's like you have to put 2 and you can't put an ace back. And never gonna let me down. There you go. And TQ, try not to lose. It's this strategy is beyond any of you. Flame of Udin. And I think going first is not stupid. Okay, I think going first is not the dumbest thing. And never gonna let me down. Right after you posted that in the Discord, I faced a Golden Go player who, and of course, we don't find any of our 8 outs to Proton. I faced a Golden Go player who took 16 minutes to lose. I literally won the game. They took 16 minutes. It was in casual because I don't want to get to Arceus lead too quickly. Oh, we got the busted Proton. Thanks to the mulligan, we were able to get in there, and I can tell you right now, as soon as we prize 2 Team Rockets Porygon, I'm putting a redeemable ticket in here, okay? That is 100% what's happening. If the stupid thing happens, that's what we're doing. All right, so I think I go reversal energy on this guy. And then, well, actually, I guess I put Team Rocket's energy on the active, because it's not too far-fetched that I could just go Team Rocket's energy, reversal energy, and attack with the Porygon 2, because Porygon 2 takes 3 colorless energy. So it's like I could go Rockets plus reversal if I really wanted to. Can't wait for you to prize all 4 Porygon. Yeah, that's just concede territory. But if we do ever prize 2... Okay, so they're playing Zard Salamence, which is a spread deck. But they're going to have to spread, like, several times. Well, there's a rare candy. All right, so we're going to attach that there. We're going to... Actually, I think this is just a Petrel. Oh my god, I'm actually using Petrel? What the hell? Am I feeling okay? I'm using Petrel in this situation? There's no way this should be happening, but we did get, you know, what we needed. So we go Porygon-Z, we Rare Candy, and then, you know, taking a knockout maybe isn't the best thing, but, you know, the card does remind me of I Am Legend's mom, because you put a bag on her head before you, you know, that's what, instead of texting you up, I text her, say, get the bag ready. Hey, see, you know, we're top decking the Proton that we need. We get the Porygon off the prizes. And H1Z1, you hate redeemable ticket? You always have to use it for your 4th Ethan? Well, good players don't prize the cards that they need, is what my chat tells me all the time. At least Porygon is better than Hypno. Hypno is more fun. I would say that Porygon is probably better than Hypno in the sense of like what is good. But no, we know the score here, okay? And I guess I guess we just go Ariana. Yeah, we just go Ariana first. Hello. Oh, this is a hand trimmer turn if I've ever seen one. This is an amazing hand trimmer turn. Okay, so we want to maximize our chances of getting a Team Rocket supporter. We did not do that. Oh, we also don't have what we need here. So maybe this isn't a Team Rockets. Maybe this isn't a hand trimmer turn. Maybe that's next turn. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, I guess we just go for Ariana. Because I need to go Ultra Ball away to Proton. And then we go get Porygon. And then we go Porygon-Z. I think we just hold the hand. Because we can go R command. Control R. Wait, what is Control R on the keyboard? Is that like copy and paste feet picks? I would hope so. Yeah, the discard. Well, it fits the theme of the deck, right? It's the opposite of like Zoroark EX. It fits the theme of the deck where you discard 2 cards from hand in order to draw 1. So I don't hate it. But yeah, redeemable ticket, it's a necessary evil, like making small talk with a woman. You know, it's necessary. Walking Plane, no, because Shaman's not a Team Rockets Pokemon. Right? So you want to be able to have Ariana. You don't want to risk, you know, your Shaman being gusted into the active and then you can't use Giovanni. So it's like, yeah, obviously there's certain situations where certain things are better. I should have evolved. Oh no, I had to evolve that one. All right, so let's just go Giovanni. I know what I'm doing. Actually, let's just not. Yeah, okay, well, thanks. Okay, that PDCGL did that weird. That was not me. That was PDCGL doing that really weirdly. Okay. Again, not what we wanted, but we'll take it. I guess I mean, you don't really want to be... No, I don't want to be doing that. Let's get rid of Giovanni and Team Rocket's factory and just go for a Porygon too. I probably shouldn't have done that. I should have just, you know, waited an extra turn. Yeah, you have to pretend like you're at a baseball diamond and you have to make some concessions. You have to pretend like you're building a baseball stadium. You have to make some concessions, right? You know, you'd rather have Shaman and Articuno in the deck at the same time because those are both very good, but you kind of just have to be like, I have to rely on Ariana. I have to rely on Giovanni. You know, we got Proton, we got Petrel, we got Archer. It's not my fault the Pokemon Company chose literally the only letter in the alphabet that is different for different parts of the world, okay? They chose the only letter in the alphabet that not everyone agrees on how it's pronounced. And FM Boss, what I said, and I think they're not here, but we're not going to concede because I've conceded too many games. Oh, hey, did they just end their turn? Oh, they didn't take an action in time. Okay. But what I've said is that if they don't get off to a fast start, this deck is actually pretty good, right? If they stumble for a turn, the fact that you go first is really good. Yeah, it's like they chose the one letter that not everyone in the world agrees is the right way to say something. Like, come on. Okay, 525, baby. Didn't even try to do well there. Wait, how much more do we need? 40? So that's what? 4 wins? 4, yeah, we'll have to, because 3 wins would be 39. So if we go on a 3-win streak, actually, if we get 4 wins in a row, I get the maximum. So that's pretty cool. Not that it matters. And I did like some of the replies to the video. It's like, I'm surprised no one posted like, oh no, please don't die. Who else will we watch suffer? You know, who please don't die, pilot. We watch you suffer. It's our only enjoyment. Like, what are we going to do? Watch people have fun playing Pokemon cards? Please don't die. You know what? Just for you, I'll do my best. See, again, this is why you go first with this deck. You have you have 8 outs to Proton. And then, of course, we won't get it. Oh, we did. Okay, good. See? Our next turn's gonna suck hugely. Petrel, you don't want to see Petrel. You know, I think I would go maybe Petrel. And ABC, the auto mod held that comment. I'll allow it. But the auto mod held that comment. There's 2 candies. None of them are named John, though. All right, I think I just end turn. Yeah, nah, I don't know. I mean, I can just go for the rare candy and do 40 or something. I guess, you know, I can do 40 or something damage. And Mr. Leon, this deck is fine. You know, Articuno, this is why Articuno is in the deck. It's to protect your Porygon from Dragapult is essentially what its usage is. Yeah, what are we supposed to do? Watch LDF play bad decks once a week? We want to watch somebody play bad decks every day of the week. And never gonna let me down, true. You know, I'm gonna get to 100,000 subs. You know, I'll die, I'll get to 100,000 subs, and then YouTube will send me a plaque. And ET Craft, thank you. Oh yeah, don't let me forget that I want to do giveaways today. Well, we're not, well, this is such a busted combo. Okay, so we don't actually need the Artisan because everyone's out of the deck. Petrel is just a draw 2. You know, you think Petrel's a crappy card. No, Petrel's a draw 2, baby. We are most likely going to be sucking all of the butts here. I mean, I can't evolve. I could go for Ariana. Or I could just get... I think we have to get Ariana just to play the game. You know, that is kind of an important piece of the puzzle here. And then we got Archer. Okay, so we go hacking. Let's get rid of the Archer. And then it forces him to get rid of a card. I personally don't think this is that good of a card or a good of an attack. It's like you give us 60 hit points on a basic, and then it's just each player discards a card from their hand. I would rather have, like, you discard a card and you draw a card, or, you know, your opponent discards a random card from hand. Yeah, if the fact that they get to choose isn't that great. But, oh, they got double, wait, they got double Luminous? Of course, they get the stupid I know. I do everything in my power. I was like, oh no, we'll go and get the stupid supporter. Oh god, of course we have all our freaking... Oh god, I'm gonna have to use Giovanni. Oh no. Okay, this is fine. What, I just knock out I have to knock out the Duskull? Unless they're going for a Dusclops, because the Dusclops is live here, because they put the Duskull down last turn. Okay, so it doesn't look like they're going for the Dusclops. We have to knock out the Duskull this turn, and I will have enough to knock it out. Crap. And ET Craft, how do you enter the giveaway? I'll probably just ask a question. You know, just the problem is I have to limit it because someone like Shiny Ray will be like, oh, I know the answer to that question. Okay, so yeah, I think we lose simply based on the fact that we can't win. Okay, so let's go. Team Rocket's energy on you. Let's bring up a Dracloak. Okay, so we have to bring up a Dracloak, even though I think this is, you know, kind of working in their favor. And then another freaking Giovanni. Okay, so let's go. Oh, man. I guess we go hacking. I get rid of the factory. I don't think they're going to be able to bump my stadium. But this is going to be a bit of a tough matchup because they have, you know, double card draw. They can't... Oh, they could go after this Porygon too. Because remember, Articuno only protects your basic Team Rocket's Pokemon. So Porygon-2 and Porygon-Z are not protected. So it does make sense to not evolve until, you know, later on in the game. The problem is you kind of need a Porygon-Z to get up inside them. And it takes a long time to do that. God, it's almost like Dragapult's a really good deck or something. It's almost like it's a tier 1 deck. And I'm playing some random Porygon jank that got off to a rough start because they item locked me. But I think we can win this matchup simply because Articuno does block the Dragapult pains against your Porygon, your baby Porygon. It's just, I think I underestimated how strong the Itchy Pollen was going to be. So if this was a best of 3, other games have best of 3s, PTCGL does not. That'd be super cool if it did. But I think if this was a best of 3 situation, oh my god. What I would do in game 2 is I'd choose to go second, because then it's like, well, then I can't get Badooed. Alright, so they'll put the damage on the Porygon 2. Yeah, they read the card. They understood the assignment. Alright, so we go up with you. And then, oh man. Okay, so this team... Okay, how do we do this? How can we win? Well, number 1, we cannot win this game. We can... I mean, if they just gust, we're kind of screwed. Okay, so let's go Giovanni the Dracloak, right? Because this will put 5 supporters. So yeah, we Giovanni the Dracloak, put you there, and then go Team Rocket's Factory. And that did not work. That did not go how I expected it to go. But I guess... Because they'll just knock out this guy on the bench. So I have to evolve into this one. Retreat. Go in the active. Rocket's energy this guy. I don't do anything else, and we just R command. I think I screwed up the sequencing there. Definitely just I was hoping to find like a Porygon 2 or, you know, some helpful cards. That would not be a helpful card. And Violet Genesis, you downloaded the PTCGO installer? Now, yeah, that is some definite copium right there. We're 40 months deep. But never gonna let me down. They are currently in a situation where they have, you know, 1 potential GP. Maybe they, you know, won't be able to find their Dusclops and just win the game. Fat chance. Yeah, and of course, we have no supporters. You'd think a deck with 20 supporters would be able to find supporters. Haven't played a single Ariana. You'd think I'd be able to find an Ariana. I also haven't played a Transceiver. So there's 4 Ariana and 4 Transceiver somewhere. And Clan Burglar, okay, I know it's Saturday and you're not... Ooh, they couldn't blow themselves. Oh, it's always a good day when your opponent can't blow themselves. Yeah, they knew there was no reason to do any of that stuff. Okay, so we're still going to lose, but maybe we don't lose as hard. And I am Brock hard. All right. Top deck Ariana. What the hell? What is going on? Okay, so... These are all cards I don't want to lose. We have to go Night Stretcher for the Porygon, because we're going to lose if I don't. And then Reversal Energy. And then we hit him with the old R command for a hot hundo. Clan Burglar, I hate your face, Clan Burglar. And oh my god, all of you with your... You know, how about you drop your pants? Those are the kind of drops I'd be interested in. Yeah, that's I think that's GG. I'll just, you know, I think they win because they just knock out the Articuno and then they knock out a Porygon. So that'll just be GG right there. And you know, you might say, oh, that's a BM, you conceded, they were about to win. It's the fact that they would have had to blow up a Dusclops, they would have had to blow up a Dust Noir, they would have had to attack, they would have taken 4 Pride, like they would have won. I don't think it's a BM. Ooh, okay, let's do this. Let's see. What is the trainer? What's a really bad train? Oh, they updated it. Oh, so they updated this to say parallel set. Okay, cool. But what's the worst trainer that you can get a full art of in Destined Rivals? Let me just quickly check the Destined Rivals set list. I guess it would just be like Petrel or something, because we always get the worst full art. Let's see. It would be... I mean, the judge is kind of stupid. Oh, no, MC's hype. MC's hype, 100%. No, MC's hype. Petrel at least has some use in certain decks. MC's Hype is absolutely the full art we do not want. Oh god, we still got to open like 3 packs. Oh god, come on, PDC Joe, come on. You know what we want. It's like foreplay. No one actually wants foreplay. They just want to get down to it. Okay, here we go. The first 4 are just going to be reverse hollows because that's really boring. Remember when I used to upload videos of me opening these things? Oh my god. Oh, we got a Rabska. That does not mean I have to play Rabska. Oh, we got the Reggie. Oh, we got us a Titan. And we got a gold Garchomp. Okay, so we didn't get anything crappy. That's a positive. Yeah, MC's Hype. MC's Hype is definitely... MC's Hype is definitely the worst. I just don't understand how we didn't get any Ariana or any Transceiver in that last game. No Brilliant Blender either. Is Regirock not crap? Regirock's pretty crappy. Like, I'm for the win, and Little Dark Furry are definitely going to make videos on Regirock because it's somewhat playable, right? You put a maximum belt on it, or you use Black Belt's training. It can do 280, but it's 4 energy, right? It's 4 energy. It does 280 only to stage 2s. That's just way too much. Yes, I'll go first. Like, it does 140 if it's not, and it only has a 3 retreat cost. So you think Regirock EX would have a 4 retreat cost because, you know, it's a Reggie. Oh my god. Well, that's because the PDCGL doesn't subscribe to your rules. Okay, so yeah, this deck needs like a Psyduck, even though it ruins everything. Even though it kind of ruins everything. And we're about 30 minutes into the stream. Don't have a single game for the YouTube video. Not even close. All right, well, I don't know if my opponent's actually here, so for 5 copies or 5 codes of Destined Rivals, who gave me the codes? Who's the one who gave me the codes? First person to answer it correctly gets them, unless your name is Shiny Ray, because you already have enough. And Seto is correct. Never gonna let me down. You snuck in there really quick. You snuck in there, and you got deep right in there. You snuck in and you got in there without me looking. Hey, we got double Porygon and a useless starting hand. Amazing. And D0, I have a VODs channel. That's pretty much all it is. And what's my opinion on Beartic? That's the one that does 150 for 4 energy and they can't retreat. I think it's bad. I think the Cub Shoe is more playable. That just doesn't let you attack. And Mark, yeah, you screwed that one up. Okay, so we would have lost this game if our opponent was here, but they're not here, so we're not going to lose this game. PDCGL, super well made, but it's like you play 8 outs to Proton, which is why I'm like, okay, I'll go first. You know, maybe going first isn't the right thing to do. I've gone first every single time I can, and that has not worked out. So yeah, maybe you do go second. Yeah, it's wait, yeah, sorry, yeah, the Beartic and the Cubchoo. I was thinking that I think not retreating on like Totodile is better than not attacking because you can still retreat, right? I think not retreating is better in the long run than not attacking because you can just put an air balloon on your dude or just have Latias EX in play and then just retreat and you're fine. So not retreating is better. Badoo is better. The Cubchoo Beartic, they're just not good enough. Right? It's like, yeah, you could do something, but I'm whacking off over here. Don't you worry. I got other ideas. People in Japan have yet to really whack off. It's a little disappointing. You know, I enjoy watching people in Japan whack off in the middle of the night, but we're only 2 days in. I will wait, maybe a full week. We'll just kind of see. And never gonna let me down. I did slide into your Twitch DMs. I did not Discord DM you. Oh, we got the Proton. But we don't have a basic. Ah! It's almost like playing 5 basics is a bad thing. All right, never. Congratulations. I will come up with a great question for the next set of 5. And ET Craft, I don't care. You'll find that I don't care about that kind of stuff. How did we get a third of the deck is supporters, and there's 4 transceivers? And this is a horrible matchup. What? I just have to go end turn. Like there's nothing else I can do. I just have to go end turn. And then Porygon-Z next turn. There's 20 supporters and 4 transceivers. And this is my starting hand. What are the odds of that? But yeah, I don't really pay attention to illustration rares. And I think I did have someone comment, like, who cares about competitive? Everyone knows you just buy cards to resell them. But I'm a competitive channel. And the selfie stick. But it's like, what are the odds of me getting the selfie stick are very low, right? Getting the Pokegear and the selfie stick are also very low. So it's like only I would be able to put 20 supporters into a deck and not find one. A third of the deck is supporters. And only I would never be able to find one. Though, to be fair, like, Giovanni's not very good at the beginning of the game. Archer's not very good at the beginning. Well, Archer's not good at the beginning of the game. You know, for first turn, it goes Proton, Ariana, Petrel, Giovanni, Archer. Because Archer is literally unplayable turn 1 because they have to take a knockout. Okay, well, we need all 20 supporters in the discard pile to knock out a Garchomp. That's concerning. Okay, well, yep. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna reconstitute a Porygon 2 and an Ultra Ball. Oh, please. Oh my god. All right, well, you, congratulations, you got that one, okay? Well, okay, you know what I mean, okay? You know what I mean when I say competitive. Right, it's like, I don't focus on collectability and opening things. Yeah, we gotta put more supporters in the deck. Just, if I spent my time worrying about, like, oh, these are gonna be the chase cards, these cards are gonna be costing a lot, it would split my attention, and I don't want to do that. It's like, you know, it's like a threesome. You know, but like sometimes you gotta split your attention in a threesome. You can't focus on one person during a threesome. And it's like, you know, that's, I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, it's like a threesome. You're all familiar with that, right? Okay, well, we got the Giovanni and we got a Transceiver, so we actually have a playable hand, everybody. And PP, I'm glad to hear it. For the viewers at home, you would not know this, but Trust Your Pilot did the impossible and managed to go and not find a supporter. It was very, it was very fun. This is an unfortunate matchup because they have the Zacian, but I don't really have a choice. We're just going to have to evolve smartly here. That's realistically our only path to victory. And those are cards. Those are definitely Pokemon cards. I mean, the fact that they started the Duraludon, I mean, they have a Latias, though, right? So let's go Team Rocket's energy on you. Just, I've noticed that maybe going first is not the play. This is definitely a winnable matchup. It's just decks like Zacian that spread are rough for us. And if they just go crazy turn 2... or even just a crazy turn 1, because they're going to knock out the Porygon. Essentially, I have to evolve whoever they put the 30 damage on. That's all it is. And then I don't even know what I can do to win. I guess I just play Petrel and hope. Right? Because, I mean, I could Giovanni and bring up the Snorlax. It's, do I want to play defense or do I want to go on offense? Do I want to be offensive or do I want to be defensive? Because there's no reason to go after the Snorlax, and there's a rare candy. Okay, so we go Petrel for, we got Hand Trimmer, we got Sacred Ash. We prize the blender, right? Yeah, we prize the blender. That's cool. So we go get Ariana. I draw 2 with the factory. Give me a reversal energy. Don't give me a reversal energy. That would be way too helpful. Okay, so let's go Ultra Ball away the Proton and the Giovanni, unfortunately. We're going to get the Porygon-Z. And then we go Rare Candy the active. I think we go Evolve You. It's a situation where you just kind of got to go for it, right? I can't really hold back anymore. We just got to get rid of these cards, draw 1. That's unfortunate. We got to go for the Porygon back, and I have to essentially get a one-shot next turn. And you tried to play a baby Hydrapple deck. Like everything people are suggesting it's on the list, what I have found, at least from Japan, is that the one Hydrapple deck that did something in Japan played the Diplin. So it was Testicle Festival with like 2 Hydrapple. You jerk. I worked so hard to get that hand of 2. Okay, well, this is actually better. Okay, so yeah, I mean, they can't take a knockout. What? Insta Strike, I believe, tops out at 120. If I recall my maths correctly. But this is definitely a winnable matchup. Decks that have low HP basics are very winnable. It's just I had to get rid of 2 Giovanni early, and that's not great, and we're only doing 100 damage. But I don't mind putting a little bit of chip damage on the Zacian, because obviously they're going to build up this Porygon. So as long as I can evolve that Porygon, we are totally fine. All right, we got all the shots. Okay, so Sacred Ash, that's a horrible top deck. We're going to Team Rocket's Transceiver. Go get Mr. Slippy Fist. Okay, there we go. And then I have to play this perfectly. We have to go... Okay, we Ultra Ball away the Archer and the Petrel. I think I get the Porygon-Z because I can't risk it here. And then Ariana for a bunch. And then we Team Rocket's Factory for a couple more. Oh my god, where's all my Pokemon? All right, well, we're going to reconstitute. And then, do I take a knockout? If we get a supporter here, I take a knockout. Okay, so good. That's 240, right? Because we're at 200. I do have to sacrifice several things, but I'm happy to sacrifice thing to win. Let that be a lesson to all you kids out there. You know, don't be afraid to sacrifice people who mean something to you if it means you're going to win at Pokemon cards. You know, there's nothing more important than Pokemon cards. I mean, do you think millionaires are buying Pokemon cards because they don't matter? No, because they do matter, right? You could invest, you know, imagine this. Imagine you could get 1,000% back on your investment in 10 years. Well, that's Pokemon cards. And yeah, it's just a festival grounds with Hydrapple. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that if you ever wonder how do rich people get richer, it's because they can invest things, or they can invest their money in things that appreciate in value. That's like why like realtors do so well, or the people who buy real estate do so well, is because houses are always going to go up in price. And it's like poor people like you and me, except for the people who gift over 100. So if you don't want me to call you poor, make sure you gift 100 subs. But poor people like you and me, we can't go out and buy a house and then let it sit there for 10 years and then gain, you know, $200,000. And it's the same with Pokemon cards. Like if you go out and buy a booster box of Destined Rivals right now for $250, in 5 years to 10 years, you will get 4 times back your money. It'll be worth $1,000. Like I was watching Mystic Rips, and someone was selling a team up booster box, and that came out like 5 years ago for $700. So if you wait 5 to 10 years, you will 4 times your money just buying a booster box of Pokemon cards. But poor people don't have, you know, $250, $1,000 just sitting around. Yeah, there you go. And you were selling team up packs for 16 made up currencies, and now they're over 100. Oh my God, we just destroyed them. I pretended like they were a butt, and we pounded it. Okay, so I want to, actually, doesn't matter. I can just do whatever I want. I'm a crazy person. Whatever, bro. Like, I could Giovanni. It doesn't matter. I have all the tools now. What am I? A Home Depot? I have all the tools. I mean, I guess we just reconstitute the double Night Stretcher. This is kind of crazy that I'm getting rid of my Night Stretchers and I'm like okay about it. Oh yeah, just all my Night Stretchers down the tube. That's fine. I don't mean tube for everyone in the UK. I don't mean tube as in train. I mean tube as in like a toilet drain. I don't know. All right, Steam Rockets Factory. Can we get the hand trimmer? I'm gonna do everything in my power to get the stupid hand trimmer. So we're just gonna get Archer, and then I think Ariana is a London thing. Oh, I'm sorry, never gonna let me down. I'm sorry, it's a London thing. Sorry that I was so incorrect. All right, we're getting the hand trimmer. 100% hand trimmer time. Seriously? 5 cards left in deck. One of them's the damn hand trimmer. But I think even if they were able to enact their strategy, I'm just too good. Like, this is a perfect matchup. I prized the blender. We never got the hand trimmer. But our Chaladon is like a perfect matchup for this deck because getting it up to 300 is not that difficult. And, you know, their deck does rely on chip damage. But to answer the question that was asked by Hammerfist, no, we do not play Shaman. We don't play any non-Team Rockets Pokemon simply because of Ariana and, you know, Archer and Giovanni and Proton and all that. You don't want to take any risks. Like, yes, you want to play Shaman. Shaman would be great, especially pairing it with Articuno, which we prized. It's one of these two. Because then Articuno stops effects of attacks, Shaman stops bench damage. It'd be the perfect combo, but there's no Team Rockets Shaman. So you kind of got to do what you got to do. I'm not quite sure why they're still here. And Floppa, do I play? No, that one, you just, you pray that you have all 4 Giovanni at the right time, or you just get all 20 in the discard pile right away. It's very simple. But the problem with Garchomp is, yes, Garchomp is a very tough matchup. When Tool Scrapper comes out, you're putting a Tool Scrapper in this deck. When Ignition Energy comes out, you're taking out the Reversal and putting in Ignition Energy. So this deck actually gets helped out quite a bit by Black Bolt and White Flare, because the biggest issues are a 400 hit point Garchomp, and just Reversal Energy is a dead card if you're winning. So there we go. It'd be very nice if they just, you know, conceded, but they clearly believe in themselves. And that's, you know, a lesson to all you kids out there. Sometimes believing in yourself is not a good thing. If it's an inconvenience to other people, do not believe in yourself, okay? Especially someone of my backed caliber. Just don't do it, okay? Like, it inconveniences me slightly. You know, like, I could have won this game so much faster. And then, of course, you know, we have the blender and no supporters left in deck. Oh, cool. Well, we're not even going to waste time. See? Because I'm considerate. I'm considerate about other people. Yes, to wrap up this game really quickly, where did their hand go? Their hand flew off into space. It blasted off again. So to sum it up, rich people, the way they're able to get richer is because they have liquid cash and they can invest money in Pokemon cards and real estate and things that will definitely appreciate in value, unlike I Am Legend's mom. So that's why, like, poor people, we can't just go spend $250 and let a booster box sit on our shelf for 5 to 10 years and go up 4 times in value. But you know what is a great investment? Spending $5 on a sub to trust your pilot. Wait, was Articuno not one of them? So was Articuno in the deck, or did I... it should have been in the prizes. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I love how PDCGL wastes your time telling you that you keep waffling. 8.4 thousand. That's a pretty good weekend. Yeah, and it's just like selling individual packs, like putting them through a CT scanner and then doing that. More like Articuno and King Vanilla. Yeah, then maybe it was in the deck and I just wasn't paying attention, or it was on the field and I wasn't paying attention. You know, when I go off on all these random tangents, there's, you know, reality goes out the window. What? No, just give me a basic. Yeah, reversal energy. I'll be so happy to see that go. You will have to be a little bit more careful, but this deck is just very much, hey, I'm gonna lose if I don't win. Is that CT scan? I have no idea. Never gonna let me down, probably. You know, I believe everything I read on the internet. Okay, so the fact that they chose to go first probably isn't great for us. Oh, it's the Frostlass, the old Frostlass Dragapult deck. This did do something in Japan. I do actually have it written down on my list of decks to try. Well, Archer was a terrible top deck. Let's draw what? 3 cards? Busted. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, so we go, I want to hack off. We're going to get rid of Archer. Maybe they have to get rid of a good card. Probably not. But this is very much a winnable matchup if they don't just go crazy here. Ooh, they lost the bosses. That's really good. The problem with the Frostlass Dragapult combo, obviously, is that I can't put Articuno into play. And, you know, I have to be very careful when I evolve into Porygon-Z. But it is winnable if I, you know, get a turn 1 Proton, which I did not do. And some older sets are immune. Yeah, that's a good thing, is they also helped, you know, cut down the CT scanner market. All right, let's just go Proton for triple Porygon. Is just having trainer galleries and weighing packs isn't as good, so that's really strong. Okay, so I can put, what, 20... I can put 60 damage on a Pheasant Skibidi, but really hurt my late game here. Or I can ditch a Porygon 2, or I can just evolve and do nothing. Huh. I'm going to take the risk. I know I probably shouldn't take the risk here, but 60 damage on a Pheasantipity could matter if I don't get off to a great start. I can just go, you know, lots of Porygon. I can, maybe they don't retreat the Pheasantipity this turn. I mean, they almost assuredly have a rescue board. But there's a chance. You know, obviously Monkey Dory is going to be a problem, but if they want to... Oh, and I don't have the Articuno. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I do not have an Articuno currently. Okay, so they're just going for the Jet Headbutt. That's fine. All right, that makes things a lot more interesting. Now we're in the thick of it. The odds of me top decking Giovanni are like 1 in 8. Okay, it was Proton. I was like, we're definitely going to get that stupid Giovanni, aren't we? All right, so let's go Night Stretcher for the Porygon. I'd much rather have the Richie-gon. Get it? Because instead of Porygon, I'd rather have the Richie-gon. Yeah, you'll laugh tomorrow. Okay, so let's go this guy. We're going to get the stupid Proton out of there. And then we got more Petrel. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I think that's what we have to do, right? Is yes, there's potential shenanigans for Monkey Dory here. Well, you never know. We could get deep inside them. We did not get deep inside them, but we are softening up a Dragapult. We just have to do 2 hundo next turn. I only need 4 more Team Rocket supporters in the discard pile. TQ, Clamburglar should take notes. You know, that's what a smart person does. Or that's what a clever person with jokes does. And what I will say is that lists in Japan were running 4 copies of Team Rocket's Factory just because it's, you know, an amazing supporter and all that, you know, amazing supporters. What are you going to do? But, like, look at the hand here, right? It's just jamming up my hand like a tower. They're getting rid of all their bosses. Why are you playing so many bosses, bro? All right, so they're going to take a 2-prize turn. We're going to eat some Sacred Ass. That's always good. You know, that's the plot of the next Indiana Jones movie. Okay, and then we go Sacred Ash. I guess it has to be Proton. And we have to go up with this guy. I mean, I guess it's Proton. Sacred Ash. Yeah, we got to put everyone back in. Like, what's the... If I go... Okay, hang on. If I go reconstitute... We're gonna Petrel. And then we're gonna reconstitute double Petrel. And then we're going to see what we get. Right? That's a Porygon-Z. That's not what we want. If I go Archer, that's Shuffle 5. Proton gets me basics. I also don't have energy. Yeah, I think my feet are tied. I think I have to use Archer in this situation because we don't have an energy. And, of course, I should have not done what I did. Can you please not screw me over? Hey, you screwed me over slightly. Okay, so that's 180. I have to get rid of the Ariana. Let's go Reversal Energy on you. I think Ultra Ball away the Articuno, the Articuno and the Ariana, because we have to get rid of the Ariana. I don't want to get rid of the Ariana, but we had to. Otherwise, we just don't win. And there we go. See? 2-shot and things is easy. Now, they are in a bit of a pickle here. They can very easily win, but I have a Transceiver. We have, you know, 2 Porygon-Z. I'm going to have to be very cautious here. They have the Pheasant Skibidi. Rare Candy. Okay, but they have to get a Neo Upper or a Crispin. And they don't have any extra card draw. So they have to have gotten the greatest Archer plus Pheasantipity turn ever. That pretty much guarantees they do not have Crispin or Neo Upper. So we're just going to get 70 to the balls? What? Oh, they're going the Frostlass route. Oh, you don't think I can... Oh, I see. I see. You don't think I can get out of this. You think, oh, I can just go with my Frostlass and I can win? Oh, I see how it is. You're getting that swifty right now? Oh, we're knocking out your Pheasantipity, bro. Oh, wait, do I have the blend? Crap, I don't, wait, we can search the deck. Do I have the blender in the deck? Does Trust Your Pilot have the blender in? Oh, your Dragapult's getting bonered, bro. I got a huge boner for your Dragapult. Okay, so we're going to go get, we have the Petrel in the hand. We go get the Giovanni for next turn. We Petrel for the blender. And we go blender. I don't think we use the Team Rocket's factory. But yeah, let's just get rid of you, and then we keep the 3 Giovanni. Yeah, we keep the 3 Giovanni just as a safety precaution, because I know that we're at 3. Oh, I thought math. Okay, well, I thought because we played the Petrel, we were at 2. Oh, because we have to do 320. Yeah, okay, just shut your butts, okay? Everyone, your butts need to be shut right now. This is not the time. All right, so we go Reversal Energy on you, and then reconstitute, get rid of you and you. We got some balls to play with, and then I think I retreat into the Porygon. Our command. And then there's no way they can win, right? And there's an Ariana. Yeah, there's no way they can win. We absolutely... Not a math teacher for a reason. Yeah, it's like I always say, planes have autopilot. Do you think all those numbers on the dash in the cockpit, they actually mean something? They mean absolutely nothing, okay? There's autopilot. We have air traffic controllers. They tell us what to do half the time. Do you honestly think I put any thought into what goes on up there? No, it's all computerized. The only thing I do Oh, God, of course we don't get the stupid Giovanni. Okay, well, this is fine because I will have double discard. So let's go you in the active. And then, okay, we reconstitute the candy and the balls. And we got the Giovanni, baby. It's that simple. Oh, it'd be a shaman if something happened to that Pheasant Skibidi. It'd be a real shaman. There we go. 3-4. See? This deck can beat Dragapult. I don't think Frostlass and Dragapult necessarily go together like peanut butter and toes. Like, yes, if you can get it to work, it's very strong. But like Dragapult has proven that it's just amazing on its own. Throwing Frostlass in there, it's, you know, another stage 1. It's not Dusclops or Dusknoir where it doesn't need maybe as much work. Like, yes, it can be really strong when it works, but then you also have to throw Monkey Dory in there, and it's just darkness energy. It's just play Dragapult how it should be and just ruin everyone's day. All right, well, yeah, Porygon. See, Porygon is better than Mewtwo. That was the blender build. So we played the blender build twice. Let's switch over to the secret box build. I do prefer the blender. Like, secret box is just another out to your supporters, so that is good in that regard. And it's like you can go 4 transceivers into secret box, and it's like a brilliant blender. Ooh, we got a Spide Ups and 2 packs. It was a good match because I won, right? That's because I won. All right, so secret box, I gotta change my strat here. And maybe Petrel isn't that bad. I was always wondering, like, why do some of these Porygon decks play 1 Buddy Poffin? In case you start Petrel instead of Proton, then you can still go get 2 Porygon. So maybe I was maybe I judged it a little too harshly. Let's go first. Perhaps I judged you too harshly, Petrel. You're still creepy, but maybe I judged you too harshly. And no basics. And we had protons and transceivers and all the things. But do you want to do another giveaway? What's another giveaway we can do? Okay. Here's to those who were paying attention during the stream. What is the worst Team Rocket supporter to play on turn 1 going first, or just turn 1? What is the worst Team Rocket supporter to play on turn 1? And you can't win again, never gonna let me down. So if you've already won in this stream, you can't win twice. And Floppa, you know, you may not be able to please the ladies, but you do please me. That is correct. It is Archer, because Archer only activates if your opponent just took a knockout. So that's 5 destined. Oh, here we go. Literally as I say it. So the person who jinxed me with the Garchomp. Oh, it was ET Craft. Oh, yeah. So sorry. Well, you said Team Rocket's Archer. So yeah, just Kappa, please don't redeem those codes. Those are ET's codes. They have to phone home. So just, yeah, I was looking just for Archer and then ET Craft. So yeah, Floppa Kappa, thank you for being honest. Actually, I will give you 5 codes as well. So for being honest, I don't know, because I sent both of you the same 5. So I'm not really sure how to do this. So Floppa, yeah, hang on. I sent you both the same set of 5. So you know what? I'm going to make this Hunger Games. They're in the Whispers, ET. So it's the Twitch DM system. So I will send you both another set of 5. And just so the first set of 5, ET Craft can have them. Okay, so Floppa Kappa, you don't need them. ET Craft can have them. There you go. I don't have to do anything. Less work. Great for me. Oh, hello. Okay, so they're playing the Blaziken build. That's fine. They clearly don't know who they're up against. Do you know who I am? That sounds like a skill issue, ABC. Who do you think you are? I am. I did have someone who shall not be named mention, oh, hey, what do you do against the freaking Garchomp deck? And I said, well, you just hope you don't lose your Giovanni way too early in the match. And that's about all you can do. Well, we're going to have to lose our Giovanni pretty early in the match unless things improve, which I don't think they're going to. Oh my God. So I literally said, how do you win the Garchomp matchup when it's 400 hit points? You don't lose your Giovanni at the start of the game. Well, there you go. Only Giovanni. What is this? An OnlyFans deck? So yeah, this is a cursed game. This is not going on YouTube. But I mean, like, we have a tasty Pheasantipity. This dude's got 320. They might give me a naked Garchomp. But no, the reason you play Blaziken is because Garchomp's attack discards energy, or its second attack discards energy. So if you want to do 260 reliably. And Nick Ultra, you're the guy that likes feet. Doesn't everybody like feet? Doesn't everybody like feet? So yeah, I'm gonna have to use Giovanni to draw too. You know, isn't Giovanni? Are they just going for the evolution? That's amazing. Now the question is, yeah, Leafs. Oh, the thing is, Leaf Step can actually take a knockout. Why did you put a Darkness Energy on your Gabite? I guess just to discard it later, but why wouldn't you put the energy on like Rose Raid or Pheasantipity or something? Okay, I mean, they have 0 energy in the discard pile, so let's just bring up the... Oh my God. Okay, I promise you this is not scripted. This is absolutely not scripted. I'm just going to have to retreat into a Porygon. Like, this is not scripted. I literally told somebody, how do you win the Garchomp matchup? You just hope you save your Giovanni for the end of the game. And of course, what happens? Okay, so we're going to attach that there. We're hoping for an Iono, because Ariana right now is just a draw 3. Well, I mean, technically it's a draw 5 with the factory, but an Iono would be great. Be super duper happy if we got Iono'd. And they got the rescue. Yeah, see, in just over a month, this will be an air balloon, and you don't have to waste the energy attachment. And it's the reason why the air balloon is going to be so strong. Okay, so they got the power away. That's fine. And they do, yeah, they take a knockout, I think, even with the Gabite, if they had a second... Yeah, even if they had a second Rosary, the Gabite would just take a knockout, but they may as well draw some cards. Okay. Oh, well, that's not good. I was like, we can maybe soften up somebody, you know, do 80 damage to a Garchomp, then 320's closer in range. What's the air balloon? Comes out next month. Just retreat cost is reduced by 2. So instead of reducing retreat cost by 1, you reduce it by 2. It's a reprint of a card we got in Sword and Shield base set. And it was heavily played, and it's very, very good. All right, well, that's terrible. Okay, so we got to go Night Stretcher. We just got to waste the stretchers right now, and then we're basically going to have to win this game without the use of Giovanni. Stronger rescue board. All right, so let's go get rid of double Giovanni, go for another Porygon-Z. ET Craft, that's the best joke you've told all day. And then Ariana for 1,000,000 cards. And we go for this. Oi, we get the Porygon-Z, mate. Hey, we got the Porygon-Z, mate. And then we're gonna clap that Garchomp's cheeks. God, am I seriously down 3 Giovanni already? Well, we're gonna have to win the game with 1 Giovanni. Luckily, they can't put a Spiritomb into play, which would be a great backup attacker, but obviously as soon as something happens, they just do the thing. Okay. I believe we're in a situation where I have to deal 280 damage this turn. Believe it or not, that is possible. As long as we don't get Ionode. Oh my god. Okay, just 5 Team Rocket supporters plus a secret box. Or 0 Team Rocket supporters and a secret box. Okay. Okay, so if I go Petrel for secret box, is that the play? Petrel for secret box? Because we don't have to do 280 this turn. It's just the fact that if they attack with a single prizer, then we're screwed, right? Because we had to get rid of all of our Giovanni. There's an Ultra Ball. I think this is an Ariana turn now. I think we've gone from, yeah, Petrel to Ariana because we can go Transceiver. We can only use one of those 2 Porygon, apparently. Super well-made game. And then we go Ultra Ball, away you and you. Porygon 2. Hey, we got a Porygon 2. And then we're going to be drawing 10 cards. The odds are ever in our favor here. Hell yeah. That's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll take those odds. Okay. I don't think we can get to 280. But we can get pretty darn close. All right, so let's get rid of these 2. There's some candy from, like, taking candy from a baby. All right, then we go double Archer. And there's another Transceiver. Okay, so we go Night Stretcher for Porygon. I have to hope we can eat some Sacred Ash. But the problem here is, again, we have 1... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you... No! Oh! Are you serious? 1, I did everything perfectly. Okay, maybe I didn't do it perfectly. But Nick, the gimmick of this deck is just put 1,000,000 Team Rocket supporters in your discard pile. And then, of course, the jamming tower would win us the game if we just had a jamming tower or tool scrapper. The good news is we can take a knockout every single turn. The bad news is, again, if they just attacked with a single prizer, we lose. Okay, there's Ariana Grande. I think I Transceiver just to see what's in the deck. Okay, so we have Sacred Ash. We have a ton of energy. Okay, and then I think this is the story of a girl. Okay, so let's go get rid of Archer and Ariana. There's another stupid Transceiver. Okay, so we have Transceiver. What's left in it? We have a Porygon, and do I have a Rare Candy? We have a Rare Candy and 2 Porygon. That is very distracting, Pokemon Company. How much are we doing? Okay, so we're doing 3, 6, whatever. Let's just go Ariana and we'll get everything. Oh, no, we did not get everything. Oh, we got the factory. Okay, so I think we're fine. Because I have Archer, so we don't... Oh, my God! I was like, we have Archer, so we can't whip our decks out. Yeah, we're not going to be able to whip our decks out anymore, I don't think. Okay, Trust Your Pilot has to do math. Everyone shut your butts. Okay, so... How much are we doing? 320. No! Okay, so I have to either get rid of Archer or Articuno. And I think it's Archer, because we can win the game within 2 turns, I think. Oh, no. Why did we have to prize the best thing? Okay, we have Sacred Ash. Okay, good. They don't know we have Sacred Ash. Yeah, I forgot about the Sacred Ash. This is fine. So wait, did we prize the secret box and like one of each of the worst supporters? So we didn't prize any of the good supporters. We prized 1 Proton and 1 Petrel. And there's the Spiritomb, and that's just game. Actually, no, because if I Giovanni the Garchomp, then their Spiritomb does nothing. So all I have to do is Giovanni the Garchomp, and then we win. And we're not going to show them the Sacred Ash because they're not going to know. So yeah, they're not going to be able to attack with the Spiritomb. They probably don't play Grass Energy. I put a Grass... Oh, that's fine. I mean, what's the advantage? I guess just because this is a reverse... But yeah, there's no advantage. They both do the same amount of damage. So there was actually zero advantage to doing that. Well, the way that I perceive the world, at least. All right, so Team Rocket's energy on you. And then we go Giovanni, the Porygon, and then we get the Garchomp. Yeah, see? How do you beat Garchomp when basically all four of your Giovanni are gone early? Well, you save one of them. And then, yeah, you think that Spiritomb's going to save you, bro? So they can't attack with Spiritomb. If they attacked with Blaziken, that's GG. A Gibble does take the knockout, but does Gibble hit for... Oh, it's not affected by resistance. Crap. So they win because we lost. Oh, wait, do they... Oh, no, they have an energy. Yeah, they have an energy, so they just win. Because we got all of our stupid Giovanni. We got all of our stupid Giovanni, and now we lose to a freaking Gibble. This is not how the world is supposed to work. Wait, do they not see it? I don't think they see it. Because the Gibble hits me for weakness. I don't think they see it. Yeah, Pac-Man, just go for the attack, Pac-Man. They don't see it. They wouldn't. Oh, crap, they might see it. Yeah, just, I can't do 320. Oh my god, they didn't see it. Oh, they should have used Seething Spirit. They didn't see it. I mean, to be fair, you don't really think, oh yeah, I can use the Gibble for game. But no, that's not a paid actor. You know, they're not a Trust Your Pilot viewer, and they knew that no, they probably just didn't notice that, oh, Gibble would win. So Gibble isn't affected by resistance. So it's not like Hypno, because Hypno's not affected by resistance and weakness, but Gibble was the game-winning card. Because if they would have checked the discard pile, like they might have thought, oh, you have another Giovanni, or you have a Palpad, or something. But no, I don't have a Palpad because I'm not smart enough. Take that, Pac-Man. You're destroyed. Like something about a ghost. I've never really played Pac-Man. I've played Pac-Man 99. I can't think of a good Pac-Man joke. Just pellets, whatever. I will note they threw at the end, okay? So if we find a better game, this is my bubble game. I will put a note in my notes that says they threw at the end. Kilometers? How dare you say that this was rage from the beginning? Did we just hit Arceus lead, or is that... No, that's where we're at. Okay. And then we want to see MC's hype. And TQ, well, that's what... people need to understand is that Porygon 2 is actually pretty good because it can attack for a reversal energy. You play for a reversal energy, and then it can attack for an ignition energy, so you don't need to be losing. So Porygon 2 and Porygon-Z do the exact same things. Okay, we're actually not getting MC's hype up. I'm kind of disappointed. And now we're going to let me down. If only there was a place... Wait, is it VOD or VODs? If only there was a place... And remember, as soon as that channel gets monetized, you can call it whatever you want. I will let the chat, you know, I'll do a community vote or something. But for 5 Destined Rivals codes, what would be a good name for my VODs channel once I'm monetized? Okay, we'll go second because I want to get a Turn 1 Proton. But what's a good name for a VOD? Like, it can just be anything. Like, Thrust Your Pilot would be nice. Don't trust your pilot, you know, VOD your pilot. That's okay. I said best, you know, trust your co-pilot. I mean, that would suggest like For the Win is going to be making videos on my channel. And For the Win definitely knows. For the Win did collabs. That is how you grow on YouTube once you've Pikachu'd, is you want to collab with other people. You want to collab with people so you can expose yourself. Aw, crap. VOD Vod vor pivod. Is that French for let me see them toes? And Incineroar, Watch Your Pilot, Gray Pirate. Okay, that, I mean, technically I think you win by default because Thruster Pilot is the best one. Of course, as soon as I'm like, hey, let's choose to go second. Oh, and not only this, but guess what? We prized the Articuno in our Dragapult matchup. Because of course we prized it. Why wouldn't we prize our Articuno in the one matchup where it actually makes sense? Pilot's Leftovers. Ooh, I kind of like that. It's a YouTube channel, not I'm Legend's mom. Ooh, good one. Rust Your Pilot? That makes it sound like I'm old and fading. Nah, I'll give it to the person who technically cheated because, you know, cheating to get ahead is not a bad thing. Pilot's Watchtower. I mean, that just makes me sound creepy. Like, I don't want people to know that I'm watching them. You know, we don't want it to seem like I'm creepy. And Mark, what about getting toes? Did she say anything about that? All right, well, I mean, I guess I'm going for Petrel here. I guess we go Petrel for Secret Box for everything. Seems like the strat. Okay, so we go Petrel, or no, I guess we get Proton, because Petrel does have more usage later on in the game. So let's go Secret Box away. Oh, this game is going to end really badly for me, isn't it? Okay, so let's go boom, boom. Yeah, we're definitely going to lose this one. Okay, so we're going to go Factory, Ariana, Rare Candy. And then, well, I guess it doesn't make any sense to evolve prematurely. Because what if we don't get a freaking energy? All right, well, who cares? Let's go for it anyways. Let's see if we can knock out the stupid Dreepy. And then we go Reconstitute. Come on, don't screw me over, bud. Give me an energy. Hey, we got it. So there's a way they can very easily just control the entire matchup from this point. And there's the Articuno. Okay, it's our first prize. That's not bad. And I did have 2 people comment like, why are you complaining about Team Rocket's Articuno? In the manga, that's how the weebs pronounce it. In the manga, Team Rocket had the bird trio. Nobody reads anymore, okay? Like, the only reading people do these days is the subtitles on movies and TV shows, okay? That's it. And I won't include this game in the YouTube video because I don't want to. You know, I have that power. Because guess what? We prize the Articuno. If we don't prize the Articuno, life gets easy. Oh, they're knocking out everybody here. So we're going to be tied on prizes, so I can't use reversal energy, which is really bad. Would have been great if I could use reversal energy here. And what's the stream title that TYP Flight Control? Well, remember, we can't do like just the tip because that's the name I want to use for like a video game thing that I might do. So like, I think Thruster Pilot's just the nicest. Like, I'll do a community vote on Twitter or something. Okay. This is, I think, just a Night Stretcher for a Porygon. And then, I mean, we're tied on prizes right now. We're probably not going to be tied on prizes in a second. How does it? Well, because that's my alt. That was my alt PDCGO account, right? That doesn't make me sound creepy. That makes me sound cool. And then we have a Mimikyu. That's good. Okay, there's some Sacred Ash, but I think we just go Night Stretcher for another Porygon because it's very important that we don't evolve unless it's like our active, but we can't do anything that we need to do right now. Yeah, honestly, I think we just let them take the KO here. Because, I mean, I could evolve the active and be like, no, there's really no need. I'd rather just attach to maybe actually, no, not even the Mimikyu, right? I think I just attach to you. We go... Do I need to eat some Sacred Ash? I guess I'll eat the Sacred Ash. And then we go 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to Ultra Ball away these two. We're going to go for another Porygon. Just to thin out the deck, I guess. Or no, we're gonna get a Porygon too. Because, you know, like the worst thing they could do right now is just knock out the Articuno. But if they knock out the Articuno, I think that's fine. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get there. Youngsters welcome in my trolley after I give them some rare candy. Yeah, landing strip. Like we have to be terms of service compliant as well. Right? YouTube might get mad if I say like, oh, youngsters enter here. You know. But Thruster Pilot, that was my, you know, because it was at the height of the Urshifu, which had the Gale Thrust attack. So it was like, well, they can't get mad at me for calling me Thruster Pilot because that's literally the name of one of their attacks. And Zod, I normally wouldn't pin that because I should have the things. But yeah, here's the codes, by the way. If you still haven't entered these codes, make sure you enter them. It gives you free stuff. And make sure you log into PDCGL this week. You want to bust on your pilot, damn straight. Okay, there's a Team Rocket's factory. I think we just double evolve because they don't have what they need to win. This is most likely going to be a victory for us because I'm goated like that. But I do probably have to take a KO here, and that's going to help, maybe, hopefully. I don't think we have enough to do 320. We definitely don't have enough to do 320 anymore. So let's just go retreat. If we're 10 short, oh, we're at 220. That's not even close. And Gray Pirate, hope you got something good. Yeah, so I will switch to the research version of this deck because, you know, research is just really strong. You don't play Pokegear, which you're like, why don't you play Pokegear? Well, sometimes you don't need to play Pokegear, okay? Calm down. Shut your butt, okay? Okay, they got lots of draw. I do have a Luxurious Cape build that would really help out against Dragapult, especially if you have the Articuno in your starting deck. All right, well, I'm going to be taking a knockout, but they're probably going to win. So what? This is just Archer and Hope. The 70 damage will be 10 short, so they can't take a knockout with a Cloak. Well, that's unfortunate. So let's just go. Ooh, hang on. If I use Secret Box, I have used Secret Box. I guess, okay, we go Transceiver. Do I have an Ultra Ball in the deck? Or I guess I could just go Ariana. We have an Ultra Ball, so I think this is a Petrel turn. We go Petrel for Ultra Ball. And then, yup. We get rid of these two. We go for the Porygon-Z. Evolve into Porygon. Draw 2 with the Precious Factory. Lena, it's going surprisingly well. What the hell is that crap? Okay. We reconstitute. Get rid of these two. Thank you. All right. So, like, again, this deck needs to have Articuno because of the freaking Dragapult. So, of course, what do we prize in the Dragapult matchup? We prize the stupid Articuno. All right, they have to get Energy Dragapult or else they lose. Or I guess they could get Dragapult bosses. Dragapult bosses, they knock out the Mimikyu. Dragapult Energy, they win. They'll probably go get, what, Fez? Yeah, Fezandipity. I mean, they don't have the best. Ooh, okay. And NAIC is next week, so what? I won't be streaming next Saturday and Sunday? Or does NAIC start on Friday? I'd still probably stream on Friday, because where's NAIC? NAIC Pokemon NAIC 2025. Hey, we got there! So it's in my time zone, but when it must start on Friday because it's a regional, right? $500K in cash prizes. I'm sure the majority of that is the TCG audience. All right, so NAIC is June 13th to 15th, so that does mean a Friday start. Yeah, so Friday start. Let's see. Let's see what the sked, as the kids call it. Yeah, it's in Anaheim, right? That's what it's in Anaheim. Oh God, it starts at 9 a.m. on Friday. That's Worlds? Whoa, Worlds is in it? Wait, what? What's going on? California's okay. Well, I typed in. Are you telling me that ChatGPT would lie to me? Are you saying okay? So NAIC 2025 Pokemon. Okay, so it's held in New Orleans. Okay, yes, you are correct. It's held in New Orleans. ChatGPT lied to me. It's almost like AI is going to mislead us into the future. Okay, we got this. We're going to get an MC's hype up. I guarantee an MC's hype. That Zeraora is better than you think it is, but it's not perfect. And okay. Yeah, so maybe I stream on Friday. I have 40,000 trainer points. That's a lot. Maybe I stream on Friday or something. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. You're all correct. You're all very attractive and funny. Just like I Am Legend's mom. Is what I tell her when she needs reassuring. Hey, Mark, have you tried looking in the mirror? Because it's a joke about your looks. But I'm allowed to do it because I've never seen what you look like. All right, we're going to go first. Well, that's because you gave me money. See, this is why you go first. Oh my God, it's more Garchomp. Okay, this is fine. Okay. This is why you go first. I firmly believe that this is why you go first. What the hell is this hand? Okay, so let's get the Mimikyu. No, let's not get the Mimikyu. Let's get the art. I don't know which build this is. We're going to get the Mimikyu. I'm just going to get it out of the deck. We prized the Porygon. That's okay. I'm going to go Team Rocket's energy on the active and hit him with the old end turn. And Nick, that's your one swear word for the month. Okay, it's your one swear word for the month. Make sure you use it wisely, which you did. So make sure you don't do it again. Oh, see, they know about the weakness. Or they don't know about the weakness. I should have used my transceivers when I had the chance. No, they don't. They're not frequent flyer miles. I forgot to use the trans. I always forget about Badoo. You should always mount and Badoo things when you can. All right, so let's go Giovanni the Mimikyu. Get that into play. And then retreat into Porygon. And let's start hacking off. You can see how the sausage is made? No, it should be pilot sausage, right? Pilot's juicy sausage. Or no, Pilot's uncut sausage. That would be better because I don't edit the streams. I just like cut out the opening 3 minutes. Well, then there you go. I solved it. See, I'm a problem solver. I'm a masturbator and a problem solver. Okay, I never thought we were going to get watchtowered here. I can honestly say I never thought watchtower was going to screw us over. I mean, it won't screw us over for a little bit, but it'll screw us over eventually. All right. Okay, let's just get rid of the archer, I guess. There's a Gibble. There's no way they play 2. Yeah, we do have 3 factory, but yeah, so I always forget because like I was thinking about Garchomp and like trying to make a video. It's just I already have a Dragapult matchup in the video and I have that Garchomp game where they threw. So it's like I don't want to have another Dragapult matchup. I don't want to have another Garchomp game. It just doesn't seem fun to me. Okay, so they have Monkey Dory, but they have 1 Darkness Energy in the discard pile. So I think it's just Reversal on the Porygon, Transceiver for Ariana, and just if I have to hit into the Garchomp for a little bit, I'll hit into it for a little bit. Oh, cool. I'm really happy that I'm going to be able to use my ability here. So happy about being able to use that ability. It'd be a shame if something prevented me from using that ability. Okay, what's all this then? Okay, wait, do we just have double? We have the perfect Porygon turn. we can't use the ability. All right, so let's go into you. We did prize 1 Porygon. Let's get rid of Proton and Archer, unfortunately. And then go get Articuno. And then I guess I just retreat. I guess I retreat into Articuno because it would survive, right? Because they're not playing Rose Raid. Yeah, it's like they knew. It's like, you know, this is supposed to be for Pidgeot and Dunsparce and Squawkabilly and Noctowl, and they're just like, oh my god, I'm using it against a Porygon. And Skybreaker, that is why I think we might see a 1-1 Toedscruel being put into Garchomp just because Golden Go and Raging Bolt are a bit tough. And the Toedscruel just prevents them from getting the energy back from the discard pile into their hand. So Golden Go for sure, Toedscruel just really helps out. Raging Bolt, obviously not as much because they can play with their balls. Are you going for the item lock? Be original, bro. Get some originality, bro. But I mean, this is really good. The longer they take, the better it is for me. Hey, we got the factory, baby. Where the hell are all my supporters? I mean, we know from experience we can't lose our Giovanni, so I think we just go end turn. And never gonna let me down, Golden. Well, that's the problem, is you're probably not gonna take the first 2 prize knockout against Golden Go. Or like maybe if they start their Pheasantipity, then you might be able to. It's just, yeah, like, oh my god, they have who jinxed it? Who jinxed it? Oh, this is bad. As long as we get it. Oh, that was weird. Why did the hand shuffle like that? Okay, we got a factory and an Ariana. We're fine, except for the fact that our hand is jammed up. There's a jamming tower in this factory. Okay, this is great because we can't use our items. This is awesome. So, is there some Sacred Ash? There should be some Sacred Ash in the deck, so I'll get rid of double Porygon. And then there's Archer, so we'll just actually we'll use Ariana first. This is interesting. We're playing the game. We are definitely playing Pokemon cards. All right, well, go ahead, Bronco. You just who's playing? Who the hell is playing 3 and 3? Who's playing 3 Watchtower? Who the hell is up squawking their Billy here with 3 Watchtower? That is not allowed. And Mark, you were correct. I'll give you that one. Okay, so I don't believe we can win unless things go really, really well here. Okay, let's hit him with the Night Stretcher for a Porygon. And then Secret Box these 3. Go get our 3rd freaking factory. Yeah, you're not the only one who can play a freaking factory, bro. And then Sacred Ash. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then... So let's go Team Rocket's energy on you. I guess we're in a... Wait. Oh, I haven't played the supporter yet. I was like, wait, what? How come I can't do the thing? Okay, so we can potentially one-shot a Garchomp at the end of the game if all of my supporters are in the discard pile. So let's go Giovanni. Yup. Yup, we are down to Rare Candy, which is unfortunate. Can I please get a Porygon? Like a useful Porygon, I guess I should have said. Reconstitute. Let's get rid of that and that. Okay, I said a useful Porygon. Did you not hear that very specific part of the thing that I said? Okay, well, we got that one. I am still in this game. All right. The problem is that I guess I have to knock out the Monkey Dory. Well, the Spiritomb doesn't matter. Or I guess I knock out the Gibble. Because I know that we prized the Giovanni. There's one Giovanni in the deck. We prized the Giovanni. There's an Ariana. I'll have to double check my prizes. King Super Smex, thank you for the raid. See, Video Game House doesn't raid me, but King Super Smex raid. Oh, crap. Okay, there's Giovanni. So that doesn't really help, but I appreciate you, King Super Smex. Yeah, that's kind of an unfortunate I&O hand. All right, there's a Porygon 2. That's terrible. Yeah, we just gotta go Giovanni, put the Porygon up there, and yep, you go there. Factory for 2. Okay, that's a playable card. Not a good playable card, but it is a playable card. And then we have to reversal energy this guy. Oh, we are so close. We are so close to doing this. Oh, God, I'm so close to doing this. All right, they can't... There's no way they play 4 Watchtower, right? And King Vanilla, yeah, I never lose. If you're coming here from the YouTube, I have never lost a game. But King Super Smex, what is it? Shout out King Super Smex. There we go. And Joshua, there is a delay on the stream, so you'll have to tell me what she said. Oh God, I'm so close. Nick, what do you mean creepy? I think that was the appropriate level of awesomeness. Okay, here we go. We have to Giovanni again, and then we have to hope they don't realize that they can win this game. There's the Porygon we didn't want. Okay, so I have to knock out... Well, I don't have to knock out any... I mean, I have to knock out somebody, but I don't have to knock out anyone specifically. Because we're going to have to be able to do 4 hundo to this Garchomp to win the game. So let's just go Giovanni, this guy. I guess we take away their Spiritomb. We break their Spiritomb. And then we draw 2. Okay, that's a Porygon. That's good. We go reversal. Okay, and then, oh god, how many reversals do we have? We are out of reversals. We are out of this game, unfortunately, because I'm out of rare candy. So we're down all of our rare candy. We're down all of our reversal energy. So unfortunately, we lose the game. I'm sorry. I could have gone to get a baby Porygon, but we wouldn't have been able to power up a Porygon 2. So this is why ignition energy is so good. Yeah, I'll just go sad face. Is because ignition energy fulfills all 3 requirements on the Porygon 2. Yes, you discard the ignition energy. Okay. You discard the ignition energy at the end of the turn, but it's like, do you really care? Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought you were just judging, but it's like, I don't have it. I thought you were going to play your turn out. And PDCGL got very mad. You love it when PDCGL throws a hissy fit. Okay, so let's play the research build. Let's see how that goes. There we go. And Joshua, we're getting Tool Scrapper and we're getting Ignition Energy in a month, and those will make it better. And Nick, oh god. The Blender build is probably the best. Cedar Box is good, but I think I prefer Blender. As long as if things are going well, the Blender build is better. If things are going badly, the Secret Box version is better, because then you just go Secret Box. You can go Petrel for Secret Box for everything you need. And Erich, I got to Master Lead with Porygon. How can it be bad? Well, don't look at this. Don't look at the starting hand. Okay, don't look at the starting hand. I should have gone second. You should always go second. Well, I mean, I guess I end turn. I guess I just end turn and we do all the things next turn. Because I can knock out a Tarantula. But it's like every time I go first, I never get Proton or Transceiver. Every time I go second, I always get Proton or Transceiver. What's my favorite Destined Rivals deck? Typhlosion. Typhlosion's my favorite that I'll probably just never play until next month when Black Bolt and White Flare give us the bangle. But Typhlosion's number 1. Oh, this is a wacky one. Oh, they're whacking off super hard right now. But Typhlosion number 1, Garchomp number 2, but we've only played what? 6 decks? We're 7 decks deep. Porygon, surprisingly good. All right, so ooh, there we go. Hello. They got a who's playing a Tarantula with a Bravery Charm? What world are we living in where you have a Bravery Charm on a Tarantula? Okay, so I think we just go Rocket's Energy on this guy, Ariana. And then, ooh, we got a Chingling. God, I can't even knock this stupid thing out. Okay, so I think we reconstitute the Archer and the Petrel, hope for a supporter. That's not a supporter. How badly do I want to knock out a Tarantula? I think the answer is not very. So let's sacrifice that. We'll go Chingling, get rid of a random card in their hand. Watch it be a basic energy. Yeah, watch it be a basic energy. So this version of Porygon has a Professor's Research. Well, they're playing Petrel's even creepier in full art form. Oh man, but we can win because they're playing a 2-prize version with Mewtwo and Nidoking. But obviously, once they realize that Spidops is good, we're kind of in a bit of trouble here. All right, so they knock out my Chingling. But I'm pretty sure we can get 6 supporters in the discard pile, right? Oh my god, they're just having the time of their lives over there. All right, so it probably should be an Archer this turn. Simply because I know they have an Ariana. They at least have an Ariana in their hand, so this is definitely an Archer turn. Because I know from experience that you can get absolutely screwed over by an Archer. Miles, that's very mean. That is a very mean thing to say. Okay. We don't want to use the Night Stretcher. Or is it more important for me to knock out the dude? But we're not even close. So maybe this is... Yeah, like maybe this is... Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Ariana and the Night Stretcher. I'm going to go for a Porygon-Z. We're going to Archer for 5, and it's all going to work out. Even if it doesn't work out. It didn't even come close to working out. It went about as badly as you could have envisioned. All right, so let's get rid of Proton and Giovanni. If this is a reversal, that's not a reversal. All right, well, I believe we lose the game. That's really cool. So the thing with Ariana is that it's just straight draw, whereas Archer is shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw. And they just got the Ariana anyways. I should have gone for Ariana. I should have believed in the heart of the cards. But we're only down 1 Giovanni, and they have 2 prizers. Okay, so they knock out the Porygon. We're still in this. Not a lot, but we're still in the game. You just gotta believe sometimes. You gotta believe that the deck that is playing research so you can get rid of all your supporters is gonna work. Okay, so let's go Night Stretcher for a Porygon, and then research away, nothing important. And we can't even use the factory. Okay, so I'm assuming we have the knockout. Haven't done the math. Oh, just barely. Okay, so we go Porygon, and then I get rid of Archer and Ariana, because I think we've learned that Ariana is just better than Archer, because they just always got it like that. Then we go R-Command. The nice thing here is that... Okay, we don't need you. Actually, we do... No, we don't need you, right? Because it only protects your basic Team Rocket's Pokemon. So if they attacked with the Nidoking Maximum Belt, if they attacked with the Nidoking, they're knocking out anybody anyways. So Nidoking literally does not matter. Energy Switch. Oh my goodness. She's Ariana grander than the rest. What's good for the Ariana Goose is good for the Ariana Gander? I don't know. Okay, so they're playing with their balls. That's cool. I enjoy watching people play with their balls. And then I'm going to have to put the Articuno into play just to, increase my card draw here. There's Sacred Ash. Not upset about that. Okay, so I think we go this. Now the question is, does it make sense to Sacred Ash to put 3 Pokemon in the deck to draw an extra card, or do I Ariana first and then Sacred Ash? I'm not sure what the correct order is. I think maybe using Ariana first was correct, but obviously I did not do that. Ooh, maybe we have it? If I can get another Ultra Ball. We did not get another Ultra Ball. We also didn't get any basics. That's concerning. Well, that's not fun. Okay, I don't think we're at 280. I think we're at 260. I really think we're at 260, and that does not fill me with confidence. All right, so let's go get Archer again. Please tell me we're not at 260. Please tell me we're at 280. I've done everything in my abilities, okay? I've done everything possible. I've done everything you asked. Please. Please. Oh, it's doing... Yes! Oh, man. See, when you get... It's just like with women. When you get on your knees and beg, they really like that, They really like desperation. Oh, the research. Well, that's bad now. I mean, the research you want at the start of the game, and you have like a hand of 6 supporters. Okay, little do they know that them attacking with Spidops, totally fine with me. I need to get back on even prizes anyways. And I'm already doing 280. The Nidoking, or wait, is that a Nidoking or a Nidoqueen? I always get them mixed up. That's a Nidoqueen, right? Which one's? No, Nidoqueen is blue. And Nidoking is pink or purple. See, I told everybody, Team Rocket's Mewtwo, not very good. Wait, that's purple? Isn't that pink? It's like a pinkish purple. The male symbol is right there. Okay, do you want to know something funny? I only know what the male and female symbols are from Austin Powers, because Austin Powers has the male symbol like necklace, and then they have all that male symbol stuff. Yeah, see? Mark knows. Mark knows. Yeah, it's only from Austin Powers that I know that. All right, well, we're not using research. I can guarantee you that. We just want to make the deck Giovanni. That's it. As long as the deck is Giovanni, we win. Because as everyone agrees, you know, just because it's my most disliked video of the year, everyone agrees that Team Rocket's Mewtwo is not very good. Though I will potentially give this another shot, because I will admit that, you know, it was like day 2. I didn't get enough practice with it. It is, you know, like it's doing okay in tournaments, but it's not like I said it's a bad deck. It's just not as good as you want it to be, right? I'm not saying like, oh, this is a terrible deck. I was like, this is a C+ deck that has a lot going for it. It's just, it's not as good as people wanted it to be or expected it to be or hoped it to be. All right, my energy spread is the opposite of what it should be. This should be a Team Rocket's energy. This should be a reversal energy, but what are you going to do? All right, so let's put the Porygon down and then Ariana, because again, we just want to thin everything out that is not what we actually need. There's the... Okay, thanks, Blender. You showed up at the perfect freaking time. Okay, wait, do I still have my discard? I think I still have my discard, so let's go get rid of Ultra Ball and Porygon-Z. And then... yeah, let's go reconstitute. And we're going to get rid of double factory. Okay, there's the Transceiver. And then we retreat into, it has to be this one, because I know what I'm doing. And then R command for 300. All right, it's going to be Giovanni for game. There's a Proton that we don't need. So if the energy was reversed, I 100% attacked with the Porygon-Z, because then I have a Porygon-Z, which I can use Reconstitute to draw a card. Because, you know, but I mean, Archer is not really a big deal if they play Archer. It's like, what, I get to draw 3 and then I draw 4 with my top deck, and we have 2 Giovanni, we have a Transceiver, we have a Rare Candy. So the odds of me, and they played Petrel. There you go. Everyone agrees, Mewtwo, disappointing. Again, it's good. It's just, it's worse than Raging Bolt, and it's not as good as you want it to be. I will revisit it in a stream to give it the old, you know, college try. I don't think it's going to be better than I thought. Porygon better than I thought. Hypno better than I thought. I'll play a Spidops deck, and we'll whack off with Spidops. Just, I feel like, you know, I have to defend myself. And if you're wondering why I don't delete comments that are like critical of my gameplay, it's because I am critical of Pokemon TCG Live, right? If I have a channel pretty much dedicated to creaming, or wait, creaming is a good thing, to railing, wait, railing's a good thing. If I have a channel dedicated to criticizing the Pokemon Company about their game, then I too am open to criticism. Right? Like, I'm happy to open myself up to criticism. Oh, am I BMing? Because we just got it. Oh, yeah, I was BMing. Sorry, I was BMing. So, yeah, I will delete comments if they have swear words, because I'm a family-friendly channel. But, yeah, if you want to be critical of me and my gameplay, that's totally fine. Just, you know, don't dislike my videos, because, you know, I get less money, and I expose myself to less people. The mouse hovering over my opponent's crotch, that was an accident, you know, that's not That's not an eye tracker attached to my mouse. So yeah, Porygon-Z, it is confirmed that it is better than Mewtwo. And why would you do that? Why would you cover my exposed parts? And Ace Wing, oh, I've thought about lots of people naked. Oh, I mean, yeah, I've thought about all the decks. 200? Hey, we got 200. Level 251, baby. We're halfway to 300. And the neutralization zone is the least best played. Let's run it back. The least best played A-spec. This better be a Titan deck, or else or else your name is revoked. All right. Okay. I have 2 more giveaways. What's another thing I can do for a giveaway here? Literally, we don't have the one support. Again, I do this all the time. The one supporter we actually want, though, is the one supporter we can't get. Okay. Here's a good one. For 5 Destined Rivals codes, what is the name of this Porygon's attack? So what is the name of that Porygon's attack? For 5 Destined Rivals codes. See, you got 8 outs to Proton. You got to go for it. Okay, so, can't. No, the baby Porygon. That's the Porygon-Z. I guess I shouldn't show you. Let's just go 1, 2, 3. No looking. No looking. You're not allowed to look at that. Butthole. Okay. Floppa? Do you even want the codes, Floppa? Do you even want the codes at this point? All right, so let's go you and you. Wait, we're facing off against Miraidon. That's not good. All right, end turn. Yes, the attack is hacking. You're getting the codes. Whatever you want to do with them is fine with me. So enjoy the codes. I'll do one more giveaway before the stream is over. And I don't like how the music changes when you play a Team Rockets card, but yeah, I like the effort. I like the effort they put into the game. Okay, so it's just a Joltik deck. Pedophile underlined. Yeah, Mewtwo is a C+ deck. You will definitely see it at NAIC. I'm sure there'll be a Mewtwo deck that makes day 2 at NAIC. That's not crazy to think about. But no, none of them are considered S tier or A tier. But like any deck, like the worst deck on its best day can beat the best deck on its worst day. Did they just? Oh, they crispined. Okay. So it's like if you go on a heater, it doesn't matter. Just you go on a heater. Okay, so the good news here is that we can win this matchup even if they go like Iron Hands. So I don't really care about them doing this. Well, I care about the stupid Chainling. Ooh, we can copy Pikachu. We can copy the Pikachu attack. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. I'm going to copy that with Mimikyu if it's the last thing I do. It probably is going to be the last thing I do because we're going to lose this matchup. Ooh, we got the blender, baby. Okay, so that goes there. And then Brilliant Blender. Let's get rid of, yeah, we have Mimikyu. Let's get rid of, yeah, 3 Protons. Oh, what the hell is that energy? We prized a lot of energy. All right, well, next turn, we have to knock out we have to give them a handy. And this is not the right hand to do that with, but we have to give them a handy. If we don't give them a handy, the world will implode. Quick, there's no time to explain. You have to give me a handy or else the world's going to end. Okay. Okay, here we go. So Articunos. Oh, they're going for my Porygon. That's not very nice. Doesn't change the strat. It just makes life more difficult. So... actually makes life a lot more difficult. Can I get a rare candy, please? Hey, what the hell? How am I calling my shots like this? This is crazy. All right, let's get rid of Archer and Giovanni. We got the Team Rocket's energy. That's pretty cool. I would rather have a Mimikyu right now, but that's fine. And then we just need some discard cards. And we got 0 discard cards. Oh, no. There are some discard cards. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we take the knockout. Even if we don't, they can't knock me. Oh, that's great. That is amazing. So let's go for the Porygon-Z. And this is why you don't have to panic in this matchup. It's like, oh my god, they're going to take 2 prizes on me with their Iron Hand ZX. I'm in such big trouble. It's like, no, they couldn't take 2 prizes. You just got to make sure you knock them out right back. And they got to not have the heavy baton. Yeah, like it's not good. And King Super Smacks, are you trying to plug your stream on my stream? Don't you know who I am? You got to pay me money to advertise on my stream, okay? You got to pay me money. I can be bribed, but you better give me some damn money. But yeah, I surprisingly have not prized more than 1 baby Porygon this entire stream, and that's kind of crazy. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, it doesn't... wait, I don't actually want to go for the Pikachu. The Pikachu is actually the worst one to go for, but it's fine. Okay, well, I actually don't want to knock out the Pikachu because I can't. So, you know, dreams die. The whole point of dreams is to watch them die. How many Porygon we got in there? Actually, we can just do the thing. Let's Ultra Ball away double Porygon. We're gonna get the Mimikyu. We're gonna stare them a little bit. And then we just go, yeah, we'll put those dudes back in. I guess I hit him with the Reconstitute on the Archer. And I regret everything. All right, so let's go. Yep, you go there. You go there. And then, oh, we can draw more cards. I always forget about the factory. I should not have bothered caring about the factory. The factory is a useless card. So yeah, maybe I got a little ahead of myself when I said I was gonna... yeah, see, we're gonna win. But I forgot about the Pikachu's ability, which is stupid. And there's no one in this deck who can do like 10 chump damage or anything, which is really disappointing. So I think we can all agree that Chain Lane, useless. You know, it's funny just to have something to do on turn 1, but kind of useless. Blender, very good. You know, research, very, very, very consequential. Is that the word? Porygon's better than Mewtwo. It's better than Dragapult. It's better than Garchomp. Like, I've been winning a lot of games today. We started out like midway through whatever league it is. And then we got to Master League. I think we just proved that Jolted Box is terrible. I mean, it's not... I just proved to you. Yeah, look, see, I beat them. How is this? If I just beat Jolted Box, how is it better than Porygon? Exactly. Exactly. You just been fact-checked. All right, always starting the Mimikyu is good. Are we going first or second? Well, at least they won the coin flip. Okay, I have 5 more codes to give away, Give me a second to come up with something good. We'll do one more battle for the stream. And it's Grimmsnarl. So this will be a loss. This will be a huge, huge loss. Yeah, so don't... it's not for this game. It's for the next one. Yeah, I got my own drops. We got those free codes. And we got those free codes everyone can enter. And we got the free codes that I only give to certain people who I like. All right, what's a Team Rocket's, like, I could be like, what's the name of, I do like a Let's Go thing. Oh my God. That is not the question I will be asking, I Am Legend. And King Vanilla, that is definitely how the world works. All right, I mean, I may as well draw 2 or 3 cards or whatever. Hey, it actually worked out. All right, so let's go Team Rocket's energy, and then hit him with the old end turn. Like, I'm trying to think of something that, like, isn't too obvious, but isn't too obscure. Okay. Let's see if I'm remembering this correctly. But what in the anime, what Pokemon would always eat James? What Pokemon would always come out of its Pokeball and eat James because James was so tasty? Okay, Mark, come on. I thought that was gonna stump somebody. Are you a super nerd? Have I exposed you as a super nerd? And Ren, I'm sorry, we got a nerd here. So Ren, you were correct, Clam Burglar. I mean, I think Victory Bell looks more like something you'd put something into and not a butthole, but okay. All right, so we got research in a terrible turn for research. Loving that. Okay, I think we go luxurious. Do I even want the luxurious cape at this point? Probably not. The Prime Catcher seems like it'd be a really good card to not lose in this situation. Well, I guess it's both, right? I guess it's Carnivine and Victory Bell. They both kind of just did the same. Sure, let's just pretend like we know what we're doing here when we realistically we don't. That's cool. Loving that. I can knock out the Badoo. That seems like a terrible idea. Oh, I can't knock out the Badoo. So then let's just end turn. Yeah, I guess the Carnivine also did the same thing, but Victory Bell always tried to eat James. Yeah, Carnivine, like I said, eat. Like Victory Bell tried to, you know, kill James. Carnivine just wanted to suck him off, right? So there's a little bit of a difference. And Mark, sure, Mark, sure, yeah, we're close in the same age, and we both are super nerds. Yeah, sure, I'm totally not super duper cool playing Pokemon for nearly 10,000 games in just over 3 years. Yeah, sure, I'm not the cool one. Yeah. But which build of Porygon should I play for the last game? Should I play the Blender, the Box, the Research, or the Cape one? I think we've learned that the Cape one so far is bad, the Research one is bad, and the Blender and the Box ones are good. No, actually, I'm 69. And your mom, boom, got him. Get your predictions in. We're definitely going to win the next game. We're in Master League playing a Master League deck. There's another Spike Myth. Okay, so I guess I go, what, Petrel? Oh, that's game. That's game right there. Well, actually, if they do go for the knockout, then I do have an attack, but we can't get it up to 320 this turn. I guarantee you we are not getting it up to 320 this turn. No matter how hard I try, I cannot get it up right now. Okay, so we're going for Itchy Pollen. That's interesting. I guess I just go Petrel for Factory. Right, so we go Petrel for Factory. And oh, we prized one. That's less good. And then Team Rocket's Factory for 2. I just bumped the microphone. Everyone loved that. And then I guess we just hit him with the end turn. I think they're prepping for like a crazy turn here where they take 2 KOs and take 3 prizes. Because if they just go bosses this guy, that's a knockout. And then they can hit the Mimikyu on the bench, and then we lose. And then we concede and we cry. We cry a little. Okay, so we do have a turn. I guess they were hoping that I'd knock out the Badoo so that they'd be able to counter catcher. They bundled. Oh no, they used they got the bundle. That's gonna do it. I'll give them a thumbs up and a concede. Oh no, they're gonna take their prizes quickly. Okay. Yeah, Grimmsnarl was really good, but like the Spidops beats it, right? Spidops can do some things somehow, maybe one day. Probably not, but Spidops can win. Yeah, I'll let them take the 3 prizes, then I'll concede. So I'm going to choose the Porygon deck that we played, and we're going to choose the Brilliant Blender build. Because like Britney Spears, that's my prerogative. All right, well, we only have to get 13 supporters in the discard pile this turn. We only have to get 13 Team Rocket supporters in the discard pile. How could that be difficult? All right, we're just going to get all the things first. We're going to get Ariana. Okay, and then... Yeah, there's literally no way I can do this, right? Yeah, there's literally no way unless I get like... Yeah, there was no shot. Okay, final game of the stream. Are you ready? We're gonna win this one. I did 0 damage, but that's because I conceded. All right, so let's go to Dex. We'll play the Blender build, the first build. I think the Secret Box one is probably better. And it's pretty even. 4 people voted each, and then it's 2.9 versus 2.5K. Now the question is, do I go first or second? How crazy am I feeling? I feel like we're gonna... It was an iron valiant effort. I think if I get the choice, we go first, because I have to believe. I don't think we're getting the choice. But I think if I won the coin flip, I would have chosen to go first, because you have to believe in the heart of the cards. And we're going second. Okay, so we have access to Proton, Petrel, and Ariana turn 1. Okay, yes, I said we had access to Petrel. You don't have to. I said we had access to Petrel. Okay, I mentioned your name. What are you doing? Well, I guess we're gonna have to refund every. Okay, there we go. The game. See, it resolved itself. Oh no, it's the Armor Rouge box. This is not good because they have a great start. Oh, they have an amazing start. Oh man. Okay, I was not expecting this. What is that? What is this start? Oh, they're just, oh, no big deal. Just double Ho-Oh, Squawkabilly, Iron Hands, Charcadet start, Luminous Energy. No big deal. I did test this out. I can't remember if I mentioned this. I did test this out off stream. I don't think the deck is bad. I just drew insanely horribly. And Rage Daily, Grimmsnarl. 100% Grimmsnarl. It is the much better option. But I can definitely win this matchup. It's just we got to take one shots. Oh man, this is an insane start. They should definitely retreat. And we don't have what we need to win. We got a Transceiver. Okay, we have what we need to win now. We go for Proton. And then we have the Blender for next turn if we need it. Okay, so Proton. Of course. I'm going to be able to prevent... Oh, no, so the effect... Yeah, so the effect doesn't do the thing. That's okay. And then I guess we Team Rockets... Hopefully we get a supporter. We got an Archer. Okay, so... We're going to have to hacking the Archer. I can't hacking the Petrel because I may need that to go for a Brilliant Blender, though I don't think we have it there. And they do currently have an Iron Hands, which is really bad. Their Iron Hands can attack, but they need to have an armor. Okay, we literally got screwed over. No, it doesn't stop the Iron Hands, I don't think. We're going to find out, but I don't think it does. Okay. I think 70% of the time we win this matchup. It's just that they went first, they had an insane turn 1, and then even with a 2-card hand, they had all the things. Because it's not an effect on my dudes, it's an effect of the attack. So it's not an effect being done to Porygon, which I think is a very important thingy thing. Okay, so if we go... If I go Petrel, because we're doing Porygon, Petrel Brilliant Blender, we have 2. No, the blend... I don't think there's any way we can do this, right? I have to go... Night Stretcher for Porygon. And then Porygon 2. I shall Transceiver for Ariana. Because we basically just have to survive this turn. If we can survive this turn, we might have a chance. A Rare Candy would be great. That's not a Rare Candy, so that's not great. Let's go and get another Proton. Okay, double Proton. Yeah, let's get Porygon 2. And then Factory, if I get, what, the Blender? Ooh, we got a Hand Trimmer, hang on. Oh, we did get, hang on, do I... Okay, maybe we don't lose. And then... I guess oh my god. That is sad. That is, I will admit that that's a little sad. And then let's get rid of these 2. Mahargo. Mahargo was potentially going to be today's deck, but I decided to bump it for some more wacky shenanigans. But yeah, Mahargo's on the list. Ho-Oh, Armarouge is on the list. Everything's, oh god. Yeah, we lost. I don't think there was any way we could have won this matchup. They got the most insane start. Every single card they needed, they got. Though, if I can maybe archer them. Ooh, hello. Maybe we can archer them. That's not out of the realm of possibility. All right, so let's Sacred Ash. Yeah, they have no other energy, but I mean, they can just do anything and win. So, like, this is just our final gambit here. I'm Vegeta, and this is our... Wait, no, final gambit's not Vegeta. That's something else. All right, so let's go. Team Rocket's Factory. I've already checked her off. All right, so let's go get rid of you two. Just like we're an iPhone or an iPod in 2016. Let's get rid of you two. Because remember when they put the YouTube album on everyone's iPhone with a software update? All right, so here we go. Okay. Final Flash. There we go. I knew final something Final Flash, Final Gambit, I think is something, right? Are you serious? We seriously put them every turn they've had everything they needed. Wait, are they about to motivate? Oh, this is crazy. So I have to attack with a fresh Porygon. That is crazy. We might win this game, but I have to attack with a fresh Porygon. And that is absolutely hilarious. Okay, so we go retreat into you, and then I guess I go reversal on you. Okay, Team Rocket's Transceiver. Let's go get... Actually, let's get the Proton. And then Ultra Ball away... Archer Proton. I think we have a Porygon-Z in the deck, right? Yeah, we do. Are we about to make a huge comeback here? And then we go Ariana. Insane. Draw two more. Insane. Call me Captain Insano. All right, let's get rid of that. That's a Rocket's energy. That's great. And then we can use this one. Get rid of these two because we don't need these cards. We need that card. Okay, so they need bosses or Prime Catcher. Oh my god, we got so many cards. So they probably have Legacy Energy as their A-Spec. There we go. See, I knew Final Gambit was something. They probably have Legacy Energy as their A-Spec. So they need bosses. Iron. Oh, that's not going to do it. Wait, didn't they have like an 8-card hand? How did they... Did we just win? I think we just won. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I wish I could say I feel bad for you, but I absolutely do not feel bad for you. That was... This is why I'm not the biggest fan of Ho-Oh Armarouge, is because it's got some problems. It definitely has some problems. Yeah, getting rid of their energy was a huge problem. Wow. I can't believe we won that one. We won that one. I think Team Rocket's Porygon is a lot better than I gave it credit for. I just been hurt too many times by that garbage attack Porygon-Z with the Lost Zone deck that I was just, maybe I was blind to what I could not see. And our command, surprisingly good, and this will definitely get you to Master League, though, like any deck can get you to Master League. Well, now I definitely have a a choice ahead of me, right? Because that's 5 games. That might be a little bit too much, but we'll see. So that's Armor Rouge with Blender. And I'm sorry, okay? You know the reason why. Choose prediction outcome. Of course I win that one. We got Order 66. Let's... Okay, I gotta open 4 packs. All right. Can we get... Yeah, we got that Misty's Gyarados. Yes, Misty's Gyarados is also on the list. I got our Balava. I got wacky Spidops builds. I got wacky and Mega builds. Again, we still have several streams, hopefully. Cross your toes. We still have several streams before Black Bolt and White Flare. So we'll get through most of them. We'll get through most of the list. Arvin's Mabas. Wait, what is that? It's faded. I can't tell what it is. I think that might... Something about status condition. Wait, is this a Gardevoir EX? I think that's a oh no, that's a Mewtwo. I don't know. It says something about special conditions underneath that, but I don't know. That was weird. All right, there's another Balava, and no MC's Hype. And yeah, we can't tell because the game doesn't break that much. All right, so the game broke only a couple times today. That's good. I will see. I'm sorry. I will see all of you hopefully on Monday. Let's see who's online. Azul's online. So let's raid Azul, of course. And then I will see you all hopefully on Monday. I'm not quite sure what it'll be on Monday. Like it might be Mabostiff if I feel, because today's stream went by too well. Hypno went too well. What are the balls on Mewtwo's feet? So I think I might play Mabostiff just to kind of bring me back down to earth.